I'm gonna fucking say it, and it's probably gonna be a hot take, but I would rather this game not even release. I would rather they cancel the game altogether before I play an iteration of Battlefield in which they took feedback from fucking Call of Duty players. Anyways, dudes, Battlefield 6. How are we feeling about it? Did y'all play it? Did y'all play the beta? How'd you like it? What'd you do? Thoughts? Concerns? Feedback? Gripes? Complaints? I'll tell you what, man, the destruction is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I think it's fire. Favorite classes so far would probably be the assault class and the engineer class. I did play with friends, and they played support. I didn't really have to play support. I'm not really a big fan of medic. Can I do it? Yeah. Assault's more fun, and then fucking with tanks with engineer is also just a lot of fun. I love the changes that they made. Assault gets a fucking shotgun, 2 primaries with assault, right? Engineer, to my surprise, and I love this, engineer, you get the stinger and the RPG. In other games, you had to pick one or the other. For support, it's ammo and heals, which I think is just phenomenal. And then my least favorite class, and not because it's bad, just because I'm not good at it, is recon. I play recon like every now and again. When I have a wild hair up my ass, I'll jump on recon. I'm just not good. I suppose if I put about 1,000 hours into it, I'd be better than the average one. But as far as like, I just get my ass whooped so much on recon. Now, as far as maps, favorite maps so far would probably be Cairo and Liberation Peak. The New York map, Empire State, that one's pretty good. I liked all the maps, to be honest. Now, game modes. I played every single game mode. My favorite game mode is Conquest. I live and die by that game mode. Live and breathe, right? I live in that game mode. I played all the other ones. I enjoyed what I played, for the exception of one. Rush. I hated everything about Rush. I don't know what it is. I don't know what y'all did to Rush, but it's awful. I can't stand it. I have zero fun. And it's not like the zero fun that I have in Conquest whenever I'm getting my ass whooped and we've lost all the points. No, not that kind of unfun. Unfun in a way, bro, that like it makes me want to turn off the fucking game. It makes me not even want to play. Dude, period. At least with Conquest, if I get pissed off on Conquest, I'll just go to Domination. I like Domination. If I get pissed off on Domination, I'll just do some squad v squad, right? I still have motivation to change it up. Rush pisses me off so fucking bad, I don't even want to touch it no more. I just want to log off completely. If y'all are going to give feedback to the developers of Battlefield 6, mention Rush, please. For the love of God. That was not an enjoyable experience. I don't know how y'all experienced it, but mine was less than subpar. Anyways, the video today is about Battlefield 6. And it's about something that I have seen happen time and time again over the course of my gaming history, right? I've seen this happen so many times. And what is it? It's where a brand new game comes out and it's pretty popular. So naturally, all of the most popular, relevant streamers at the time will stream the game, right? And instead of just playing it and either enjoying it or not enjoying it and going back to their respective game, no, what do? They want to change the game they're playing to their favorite game. So all of these Call of Duty players, they're giving stupid-ass feedback to the developers wanting to make Battlefield 6 like Call of Duty. No, man, the reason we love Battlefield is because it's not Call of Duty. That's like one of the biggest fucking appeals, actually. And sometimes it's not even big streamers. Like I saw Tim the Tapman in the thumbnail, and I saw XQC in the thumbnail. They kind of do like variety stuff. Yeah, they do have a favorite game, but it's not just them. It's also core streamers embedded within the community itself of said game that stream the game exclusively. Dude, I remember once upon a time, if you've ever played Destiny before, I remember once upon a time, bro, every fucking big streamer in Destiny was giving the developers some of the most retarded, brain-dead, ass-backwards, short bust, Down syndrome feedback that I had ever seen. And I'm just like, and they took it. They took it, they did it, they listened to the content creators, and they ruined the fucking experience. Kind of annoying. And I'm so glad that someone's calling these fuckers out, because stop going to another game that you don't understand or know how to play or don't even give a fuck about trying to get better at and changing it because you suck. That's it. Fucking cope. You're just bad, man. And the first time I played Battlefield 2, I was terrible. I had to play for a hot minute before I got good at this shit because it's not like any other shooter. You can't just run around like a retarded chicken with your head cut off like you can in Call of Duty. Sorry, in Battlefield 6, you kind of have to use your brain. Should I go down this alley? Should I go down this little path? Should I cross the street? Maybe I should throw smoke. Maybe I shouldn't expose myself. Maybe I shouldn't shoot if I'm not behind cover. Maybe I should wait a little bit before sprinting in this direction. Maybe I should observe my surroundings before I move. Right? But you brain dead ass Call of Duty players, y'all can't think that way because you've been conditioned to just like, this is you. This is you. Yeah, that is going to do you no good in Battlefield 6. It's not. It's not going to do you good in any Battlefield game. Kind of like spamming buttons is not going to help you in Elden Ring or Sekiro. You can do all this all day, it's not going to help you. But you can do all this kind of bullshit in Call of Duty and get away with it. Sorry, that was like the longest intro. It's just like when it comes to gaming, I'm passionate. And it's bad enough that we have developers and publishers that are actively going out of their way to ruin these games. The last thing we fucking need is for the actual gamers themselves to fucking ruin it. Gamers in the form of big streamers just don't get Battlefield, which is the title of the video. Brought to us by The Kingard. Also, one more thing for Battlefield 6. Hey man, are you gonna spawn on me? I'm fucking trying. I'm spamming the button and nothing is happening. Oh, does it say I'm in combat? No, it doesn't say you're in combat. It's green. It's green, because you notice if you're in combat, you can't spawn on them if they're in combat. But this motherfucker is like eons away from other people. He can't even see enemies on the radar or in front of him, and everything's green, and I'm just like, trying to spawn. Trying to spawn. Trying to spawn, can't spawn. This is fucking fabulous. Please fix that.
Today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach.
So how are you gonna look at me and tell me, oh, battle royales are overdone? That comment pisses me off. It really does, man. When people are like, we don't need battle royale.
But I don't think that that's the sauce of this game. Battle royale for this would be fire. I know you don't we are my game.
You know, I consider myself a Battlefield veteran. For the longest time, I kind of loved the idea that Battlefield was one of those shooter games that didn't need a battle royale. Remember those days? Battlefield just came out, and Battlefield just came out, right? What was it? Battlefield 5 that had Firestorm. That was like the first battle royale attempt that they made was Firestorm, which wasn't half bad. It's just the looting was broken. The looting sucked, right? And from an old school Battlefield player, I just feel that I thought it was fantastic that Battlefield was one of those games that stuck out to me because it didn't have a battle royale. Because yes, Nick, this is the actual sauce of the game. Not every game needs a battle royale. If your game needs a battle royale, bro, like needs it. Battlefield 6 doesn't need it, but it's gonna have it. That's okay. I can live with that. It's games that don't offer anything else other than a fucking battle royale, right? Or they offer so little that they try to supplement you or blind you to the fact that they gave you fuck all with a battle royale, right? So
it needs a good progression, reasons to log in daily. It needs battle pass shit for sure, and rank game modes.
XQC, shut the fuck up, please. It doesn't need any of that. I'm sorry that you're used to those fucking milquetoast ass games, man, but this is not it, dude. And do you really think that you're gonna become a full-time Battlefield 6 player? No, you're not. You're a variety streamer. Maybe once upon a time, you used to stream a specific game, Overwatch, till your ass got banned, right? But you're a variety streamer now. Play the game, get your views, pander to the community, make your money, shut the fuck up and go to another game.
Rest assured, while we are about to tear into some dog water takes, that doesn't mean that I don't respect any of these streamers for the channels they've built or that I hate them all or whatever. I know these people love gaming, but the role...
Shroud. I don't think Shroud would complain about Battlefield 6. You want to know why? Because Shroud is amazing at whatever first-person shooter he plays. And if Shroud did complain, you want to know what? I feel like I'd be willing to take his feedback because he's actually a good player. I hate listening to the feedback of garbage cans. I'm sorry, I don't think your feedback matters. Is that elitist? Yeah. For sure, but guess what? As a good player, I will be playing this game for way longer than you, a shit player that's just gonna get mad, quit it, and go back to Fortnite, right? So, nah.
What are these big streamers saying that tells me they just don't get Battlefield?
Probably
Let's
everything.
get into it.
I haven't watched any.
You show me a CoD streamer finally trying a different game, and I'll show you someone who spouts Battle Royale like it's a nervous tick.
Yeah.
You like it? I do. I think the VR is going to be like if I come back to play it, I think I'm going to play that a lot more than I play this.
Overall thoughts on the game? I'm having a blast. And I think ultimately, too, it's getting us excited for what potentially Battle Royale could be for this game.
Battle Royale, Battle Royale, Battle.
It's like, how many of these content creators check out the open beta for this game if there wasn't a Battle Royale mentioned? And you know, most of these motherfuckers signed NDA, so they probably knew of the Battle Royale before they even went to those events and played for the gameplay reveal. So they probably knew well in advance that there was going to be a Battle Royale for this game. Do you think they play the beta? Do you think they play all the... Do you think they even get their community excited if there's not a Battle Royale for this game? It is kind of fucking just like, oh, why do y'all require that so much? Why can't y'all just play a fucking video game? Why does it have to have Battle Royale? Like, dude, I swear to God, y'all will put Battle Royale into anything. Y'all would put Battle Royale into fucking Candy Crush if it suited you. You're probably gonna tell me that exists, huh? Battle Royale and Candy Crush? Fucking probably.
Self, not the BR. I think I'm into a little bit of it, like the TDM. Maybe we can play it for a couple days.
I'm gonna be honest, I almost checked out when he said he wants to play Team Deathmatch in a Battlefield game, but let's hear some more.
I like TDM and the domination thing. It's a little bit more intimate. So if you're a Call of Duty guy, you're definitely gonna like the fact that like you're all really tight in a little map and you're bobbing and weaving.
Translation, I really liked the moments this Battlefield game didn't feel like a Battlefield game.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
I liked everything that felt like Call of Duty. Then go play Call of Duty, but oh wait, you can't because y'all ruined it. With your Beavis and Butthead bullshit. It was already ruined to begin with, but...
Don't play it then. I'll play the BR.
Sure, Nick, a BR as one of many modes would be fine, but we all know that's not how this works.
No.
And he should know, he regularly plays one of gaming's best examples of a battle royale sucking up development resources and alienating the fan base of one of the most popular series in the world. New CoD games serve as little more than invitations to come play Warzone these days. Titanfall 3 was canceled to focus on Apex, and Splitgate 2 could have had far more going.
And to be honest, man, I would have much rather had a Titanfall 3 than Apex. Did I like Apex? Sure. I no longer play it. But sure. Would have much rather preferred Titanfall 3.
For it if it didn't put all of its eggs into the basket of a subpar BR reveal. A BR that's just passable doesn't fly in today's market, and I think Battlefield Studios knows this. That would be...
Yeah, Battle Royale is basically playing it safe in a market where no one's wanting to take risks. Where actually, taking risk would benefit you greatly. Enter Battlefield Studios.
Why they're using different studios to tag team different sides of Battlefield 6, including the not technically announced but obviously still incoming Battle Royale mode. But even then, do we really think EA will actually allow equal funding to updating Rush as they will their Battle Royale post-launch? The modern gaming evidence says no. If they do, great, but I doubt it. Which a BR focus might not be the end of the world if it stayed true to Battlefield's core in Fairy Tale Land, but I don't see how it'd be possible to mix Battlefield's identity of a large-scale, casual, rock-paper-scissors, class-based combat with a hyper-competitive limited life mode like a Battle Royale.
Man, this right here is such bullshit. I be trying to do this, and that tank just fucking goes, "Gotcha, bitch!" And I'm done. How do you survive for this long? Players I be playing against run some bullshit.
and still be able to please everyone. So we need traditional modes to stay prioritized to retain what Battlefield is.
I see people talking about like, Battlefield doesn't need to be BR.
It doesn't. So shut the fuck up, Tim. Not everything needs a BR. Why does everything need a BR? Dog, answer me that question. Why does everything have to be a BR? It's almost like if it's not a battle royale game, y'all would get no viewership. I think I figured it out, guys. That's what it is. No one will watch you because you've backed yourselves into a corner creatively. Your whole entire shtick is Battle Royale, and especially you, Tim, you be spectating it. And I can see the title now. Spectating solos in Battlefield 6 at 3 a.m. was a mistake. Yeah, bro, yeah, sure.
Can you guys just let us have one that like BR?
No! You have so many already. Fuck you. I hate that. Can you just let us have this one? You've had all of them.
Like,
No, fuck all that. You've had all of them. You've had all the BRs. Go and play them. Like, it's cool that Battlefield 6 will have one, but to put the sole focus of development and creativity and future content into your bullshit ideas is so catastrophically fucking stupid and short-sighted that if y'all can't see that, oh my god. Y'all are equally as dumb as one another. But y'all don't care, right? Because as long as you get your way, let's make sure to cause irreparable long-term damage in the future for this game for short-term gratification. Cool, guys, cool. And y'all be complaining about the industry sometimes and about gaming and about how some of these games are shit. Well, look at your fucking feedback. Look at the dumpster fire that you just left. Yeah, that was y'all's feedback. Activision is slightly to blame for that game, but no, dude, Call of Duty is riddled with all of y'all's dumbass ideas. You want this, you don't want this, you want that, you don't want that. I've seen y'all talk about it, bruh. I've seen y'all do feedback for these games. I've seen y'all actually say what y'all want, and then y'all get what y'all want. Oh, but it's not the same. Oh, but it's different. Oh, but it's broken. I miss Verdansk. I hate Verdansk. I miss Verdansk. I hate Verdansk. Yo, low-key, bro. Verdansk kind of fire. I fucking hate Verdansk. This map is the reason that Call of Duty sucks. Get rid of it. Activision listens to y'all, but because y'all can't make up y'all's fucking minds because y'all are idiots, y'all are just going in circles. Y'all are just as much to blame for that game being trash as Activision is. Golly, bro, I just had to get that out. I as you can tell, I've been holding that in for a while.
I mean, dude.
Can we let you have one?
Yeah.
Can we let you have
Shut
one?
up.
Don't you turn against me.
I don't know you anymore.
You guys already got one series to bend the knee. It's movement, it's sweat, it's tailor-made for you and your audience now.
Yeah.
Instead of demanding Battlefield be more like CoD, just go play CoD. Battlefield's gonna get another Battle Royale, but as far as
yeah, but they want it to be just like CoD because they want their viewership to transfer.
games that don't feel like they have to focus on one, could you just let us have one? But why this obsession with Battle Royales from streamers? Why do they insist on new FPS titles always having one? Well, the answer is less about you and more about them. How about we let Tim explain?
You backed yourself into a fucking corner, man. And out of all the ones I've seen in here so far, you know who isn't backed into a corner? Content creation wise, Dr. Disrespect. That dude could play checkers and still get 20,000 viewers. That dude could turn on his stream and not even play a video game and still pull in 25K. Some of y'all, I've seen y'all's numbers when y'all play Call of Duty. And then I've seen y'all numbers when y'all stream other games that are not Call of Duty or not a Battle Royale. Ooh boy! There is a huge difference. Crushing it with the Call of Duty content, but the second you pivot to something that isn't Warzone or Battle Royale related,
Like, we tanked everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is some sort of, is there a word for like being an elitist?
Yeah, it's a word,
Yeah.
but I think purist is more so what you're about to go for here.
There are people in gaming that play a game like Battlefield, or let's throw Halo in this bundle here, that only want the game they love to make the one thing that they love. Are you guys following what I'm saying here?
Yeah, I follow. You're
Yeah.
saying a Battlefield fan wants more of what made them a Battlefield fan.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Halo doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer. Correct! Battlefield doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer.
Oh, now I get it. He's reducing the Battlefield formula developed over 20 years and 13 plus games down to just the selfish preferences of some guy he's arguing with in his chat. Because arguing with one hypothetical person's preferences is way easier than telling an entire fan base to step aside and let the CoD streamer tell us what Battlefield really needs. Why does Battlefield need another BR, Tim? Let's hear it.
For someone like me, I love playing Battle Royales.
Because you
Yeah.
love playing them. Now, why?
No. But I just said it. You love it, but guess what? Your bank account depends on it. Just say it, man. Just say it.
Should Tim's preference for a BR have any more merit than the rest of us? He's either ironically being the elitist he's attempting to speak against, or he's saying that his preference should be held to equal value as the Battlefield purists. Doesn't really matter because both of those would be wrong. I love horror games, Tim. Doesn't mean other people are elitist if they tell me no to GTA 6 having a horror game mode. Come on, Tim, there's more to this. Tell us why you really want a Battle Royale that's not Warzone to play.
And on top of that, it's how I make a lot of my content.
Shall set you free.
This is the big disconnect with predominantly BR streamers.
Yep. I backed myself into a corner creatively. This is the only content I can make that'll pull in money. That's it. So if you, the developer, the publisher, don't make the game specifically with me in mind and only me, I won't make any money. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mask off.
Games don't need battle royales to stay relevant with their audience.
The streamers do.
The streamers need battle royales to stay relevant with their audience. Or at least they think they do. Most of them are entertaining enough and good at video games. I bet if they branched out more often, they'd be surprised at the results. Battlefield? To that I say, you want a game crafted for a younger live stream audience, eh?
I think you guys want that hospital.
Weenie Hut General!
The thing I would say to everyone that's saying, oh, Battlefield doesn't need a BR, we don't need a BR. There's another game that said the same thing. And that game isn't doing that hot, okay? That's all I'm saying.
What is it?
The willful ignorance.
What is it?
One must
Because what game are you talking about?
exhibit to imply Halo Infinite failed to keep its launch audience because it didn't have a battle royale is
No, to say that the reason that some games fail is because they don't have a battle royale is not only retarded, but it's disingenuous. But I get it. You're trying to protect your assets. If you don't protect this one little golden goose right here that you have, well, that's it. Tits up for you, Tim.
staggering. Are we talking about the same Halo Infinite? The one with so little content it didn't even have a Slayer playlist?
This not having a battle royale was not the reason that I did not like this game. I played this game. Matter of fact, this and Battlefield 2042 were two of the last pieces of shit that I touched before I stopped gaming for a couple of years. Yeah. So, and you know what? Matter of fact, I'm almost willing to bet that a lot of you top streamers, y'all loved Battlefield 2042. Why? Because that was not Battlefield. That was shit.
Launch, the one that backslid in both content and features from the games before it, the game that was competing with MCC, the game which had 0 microtransactions and 6 Halo games worth of content that could all be bought for cheaper than 1 Halo Infinite skin bundle, the game that took like 3 years of live service CPR to become a still over monetized but decent Halo game. That Halo Infinite? I guess playing Warzone for so long really has given him tunnel vision if his only metric for good game versus
does it have a battle royale or not, because if it doesn't have a battle royale, bro, like low key, like I don't think that I love you, Tim. I do, man, but brother. And this is why the industry is the way it is. They look at shit like this and they're just like, "Oh god. They're stupid. We can get away with anything."
Bad game is whether or not it has a battle royale. If we're gonna ignore the quality of a game's launch with Tim's logic here, technically Halo Infinite had 2 main battle royales, one official and one made by the Forge Falcons. Why didn't you play it on stream more than like once, Tim?
Let's go! This is actually fire.
Where were you and where were the swarms of battle royale fans ready to make this game successful? Better yet, why isn't Battlefield 5's Firestorm in its 7th year of prosperous live service? Could it be because battle royales are not a guaranteed lifeline regardless of a game's quality?
Yeah.
Keep these Call of Duty guys off this. We don't need a battle royale. We don't need it. I got news for y'all, man. I'm going to tell you something. This is kind of hot. If this game, BF6, flops, that may be it for Battlefield. Can we have an honest conversation here?
Yeah, we can have an honest conversation, Tim, because a whole bunch of you fuckers said the same shit about Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and literally every other fucking Battlefield prior to this one. You say the same tired old shit about everything. I'm telling you, bro, Call of Duty don't get this next update right. Oh, that's gonna be it for Call of Duty. And it's not just you. It's not just you. It's a whole. It's all you fucking content creators. Y'all do and behave and act and say the same fucking shit. You're just parroting one another. I mean, I see it in other games. This is gonna kill Madden. Madden's still making fucking gazillions in microtransactions. This is gonna kill Destiny. This is gonna kill this game. This is gonna kill that game. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ever get tired of saying the same shit?
Conversation here.
Yeah, we can have one. You're conflating what you think a game needs to be successful with what you think your channel needs to be successful.
Exactly.
We don't need a BR. Battlefield doesn't need a BR. And you're kind of gatekeeping the whole game from people that love battle royales.
Hey, put something in your game that you don't like to appease me. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why should we have any inclination to do that, Tim? Why should we do any of that? Why should we cater to any of you when we can just, I don't know, cater to ourselves because it's our community? Yes, our community. Man, if you don't know who level 100 Colonel is, you're not part of the Battlefield community. I'm gonna gatekeep your ass right there. Right there. Don't Google it. Don't be a turd. Don't Google it. If you don't know who level 100 Colonel is, you're not a real Battlefield player. You're not a part of this community. You get no turn to say your piece about feedback. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Who is Tim to demand an established series like Battlefield bring in something it's never needed before? What, is it Helldivers 2 all over again? Does he think that what Battlefield is on its own won't be enough to farm content from? Boy, COD licking your boots really did go to your head, didn't it? It's this kind of arrogance that puts people off and makes them paranoid that streamers are going to try to use their popularity and their platforms to change.
Oh, we're not scared. It's already happening. It's not a fear. We've come to terms with it. This has been ongoing for so long, man. So long. These top streamers and these developers essentially almost damn near having a parasocial relationship. They're just feeding off one another instead of just feeding the gamer. How can we make the game benefit your streams, and what can you tell your audience to benefit our company and our development for future titles and for future updates? All right, cool, man. And the developers are also equally to blame in situations like that, because developers, do you really think that listening to a streamer is the best course of action instead of listening to your core audience, which is the reason why you are where you are and you are as successful as you are, right? Are you really going to throw that away to cater to some fucking turd like XQC making demands of you when those demands are going to drive away the very players that you hold near and dear right now because of the good shit and the goodwill you've established with them? I didn't even think you could do it, Battlefield. But no, you surprised me. I wasn't optimistic about any of this, but you surprised me, you know? So keep that sentiment from the player base. Fuck all these content creators and listen to your core people.
Battlefield from what its fans like about it, just like they did with Call of Duty. Higher skill gap, faster movement, constantly shifting meta.
Like, dude, do you know what I love about Battlefield? It's not Call of Duty. Do you know what I love about Call of Duty? I don't play it anymore, but if I did play it, the fact that it's not Apex. Do you want to know what I love about Apex? The fact that it's not Rainbow Six Siege. Do you know what I love about Rainbow Six Siege? The fact that it's, you know what I'm saying? All of these games have their own unique things that you can love. So if you want to experience those unique things, you can just go to those games and experience them. You lame ass bastards want all games to be the fucking same. To cater to one thing and one thing only. Brain dead mechanics for a brain dead chat. I mean, I get battle royales are fun, man, but like, yeah, y'all gotta meet us halfway here in the whole logic department, because y'all's logic is stupid.
The stuff that makes for more entertaining content but drives away the casuals. Warzone was just a BR mode at one point in time too, and we haven't forgotten about that. I doubt people are gatekeeping you, Tim. I doubt they're saying, we don't even want you to come and play Battlefield. Instead, I bet what they're saying is,
I would love if you played Battlefield. That would be hilarious. To see your ass repeatedly fall from fall damage and die. Oh my god, there's your content right there, Tim. Fall damage. It's a staple in your community, as per the way you play. All right, boys, got another banger for y'all today, baby. Here's 30 minutes of me dying from fall damage. Imagine the views. But nah, you don't want to go into content creator mode. You just want to go into fucking brain dead tunnel vision. Let's just sit here in battle royale for the rest of our life mode, right? You don't want to play what makes the game the game. I swear, man, some of y'all.
We don't want you to come and try to change Battlefield with some of that same influence that helps change Call of Duty.
For the worse, because why are y'all not on Call of Duty? If Call of Duty was so good, right?
It's not gatekeeping to say you're invited to the party, just don't break anything in the house. You know what? Forget GTA 6 having a horror game mode, Tim. I like point-and-click story games, and if you don't want CoD to put development money and resources towards a point-and-click story game mode, then you're selfish elitist and you're gatekeeping Call of Duty.
Everyone's talking about Firestorm. I did play Firestorm. In my opinion, didn't hit exactly like it could have been.
Okay, so now we are acknowledging that a game's quality can factor into a game's success when it been.
I thought Firestorm, was it the best battle royale at the time? No. Firestorm had it rough. Firestorm had to compete with Apex. Firestorm was still having to compete with Fortnite. And at the time, ooh, man, Fortnite was huge. Firestorm was having to compete with PUBG. While it wasn't the best, it was okay for something that Battlefield could make, because at the time this was our first glimpse as to what this studio could do as per a battle royale, right? So I saw this and I was like, not bad. But I couldn't stay, bro. The looting was too bad. The looting was so terrible. That pushed me away. I was like, the amount of times I died because I either picked up the wrong gun, couldn't pick up the right gun, couldn't even see what guns were what, and the looting system was bad.
Brace yourselves, because you're about to see just how much modern gaming has rotted some people's perception of what a game needs to be good.
It needs a good progression, reasons to fucking log in daily. It needs
reasons to log in daily. How about fucking fun, XQC? Fucking fun. Man, have you ever heard of it? Have you ever heard of this concept called fucking fun? Or just fun? Huh? Crazy, right? Insane! What a concept. What an idea.
Battle Pass for sure, and rank game modes.
Yes, the guy.
Fuck all of your ideas, XQC. I kind of want to skip this whole segment, actually, because... Or is that it? Do I have to hear anything else? Was that your only... Shut the fuck up. Battle Pass. I come from a time where we detested Battle Passes. Eventually, it was successfully interwoven into gaming, and there was nothing we could do. The genie was already out of the bottle. But when Battle Passes first got introduced, we hated the idea of that. Gamers collectively hated the idea of that. And over time, it's almost like the frog that's sitting in in boiling water, and you continuously turn up the temperature, and the frog doesn't know that it's boiling alive.
How far has gaming fallen that this is something to actually want out of a new game?
I top frag the comeback game. I don't even believe he said that was crazy.
Actually want out of a new game?
Brother, top fragging is not a flex when you have equally as many deaths. You went 32 and 30.
That was crazy.
I sat through enough of him refusing to revive teammates and solo rushing objectives to feel confident in saying the following. XQC is not interested in playing a Battlefield game for what Battlefield offers. He's an iPad kid that needs a dopamine hit every 5 seconds or else he'll switch to another app.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do. I forgot that Battlefield is just like a corner camping, like prone game, like wait for the game to come to you.
Oh, you mean like strategy and using your brain, and you can't really run around with like a chicken with your head cut off and just like, I don't know, use basic, just twitch mechanics really. How fast can I hit this button? Battlefield's not like that. It's not a, oh, I hit the button faster than him, so therefore I should get the W. Therefore I should get the kill. Therefore, it doesn't work that way. You have to use your brain, XQC, and if you're not willing to use your brain, and you know what, let me tell you this, XQC, a battle pass is not going to make you better, right? Reasons to log in, progression, everything that you just asked for, it's not going to give you skill, brother. It's not. A lot of you complaining about Battlefield 6, your feedback, it's not going to help you. No matter what you say, no matter what your gripe is, your feedback will not help your skill level. Only you can help your skill level. And I mean, dude, I can spot mistakes out the fucking yin-yang here. Look at this. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know this spot. There's an area down there that you can go under that bus, and it's a typical area where people will chill down there, revive, get ammo, throw smoke, or they can just use it to go back and forth through cover so you're not running out in the open. And where are you? Running out in the open. There's a barrier here that you could have hid behind. There's a barrier here that you could have hid behind. But nope, you are running, slide canceling like all you brain dead morons do in all of your Warzone games, right? Slide canceling, thinking you're cool. Slide canceling gives you no benefit in Battlefield. None. Not even a little bit. It gives you zero benefit. Maybe if you're Assault because you run faster with that stem. But all of these flashy, dumbass movements that you're trying to do right here, and then look.
XQC is not interested.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at your aim, XQC. Look at your aim, dog. Do you see how much your reticle bounces? The reason your reticle is bouncing is because you jumped right before you started shooting. And jumping and ADSing in Battlefield, your reticle, the control of your weapon, all over the fucking place. But because you think you can wield these weapons the same way as in Call of Duty, look at you. Look how ugly that is.
Solo rushing objectives to feel confident in saying the following.
The reason you feel that everything is so campy and corner driven is because this game is kind of more realistic in the way that the weapons behave. If you're trying to move and shoot, yeah, you're going to have more sway, you're going to have more recoil, you're going to miss more bullets. Your weapon handling is going to be less. Your control is going to be less if you're trying to shoot and move in real life. Right? So the game tries its best and does its best to simulate what it would be like to actually have this weapon and be having to run, sprint, like the nuances of your weapons, man, the recoil patterns of your weapons. There's a lot of shit in Battlefield that you have to remember, man. There's a lot of different little nuances and intricacies that go into everything, every decision you make, how you approach a door, simply approaching a door. Man, and look at your chat saying the same shit. You're just bad. You looked right at him. What happened, XQC? You looked right at him. You round this corner through this hallway, which is wild, by the way, because right here, look, you're reloading. I'm going to show you how to play XQC. Holy shit, dog. Look at you running, right? And you're reloading. What are you going to do, XQC? You're going to run through this little archway without looking left or... You don't know what's on the other side of that wall. Look at your radar. What do you see? Nothing, right? Now, if you actually saw something on your radar, this little reload sprint that you're doing, you could get away with it. And by the time you get to the threshold of that door, you go ahead and ADS and look in the direction of that ping. But you have nothing on your radar right now. So what would I do in this situation? I would reload my weapon. I would stop dead in my tracks right here. And I would ADS. I would look right a little bit. And then I would pan to the left corner. That would be my exact play. I'm going to pan the corner while I'm ADSing. As I'm ADSing, I'm going. And as soon as I see an enemy, dog, I'm pulling the trigger already. So last times, have you ever died in Battlefield where like you barely saw someone by like that much? Yeah, that was me. Bam, dead. That's it. Or if you're hella confused, when in doubt, right? And you're going through what seems like a sketchy area and you don't know what's on the other side of these walls because you don't have wall hacks, right? Smoke. Smoke is so valuable in this game. You throw a smoke at that doorway. And actually, you got 2. So I would actually throw 2 at this fucking doorway. And from there, you have freedom. From there, your battlefield expands. It gets bigger. There's more places you can go. You could go right up those stairs. I know exactly where that leads. Or you can go left. I know exactly where that leads. But realistically, if you wanted to go Echo, you could take a right. If you wanted to go Delta, you could take a left. You have teammates over there closer to Delta. You have teammates over there. I don't know why you're not helping them. You're just doing your own thing. Lone wolf, lone warrior. Oh, guys, look how great I am. I'm just running by myself. Yeah, that's not how you play Battlefield. Really. I mean, you could, realistically. But I solo queue and I stick with my team. I play for the team. I drop ammo if I need to. I revive if I need to. I throw smoke. I provide cover fire. Man, I provide suppressive fire. That's another concept that is lost as fuck on some of you streamers. So many of you, I see y'all using the LMGs incorrectly. And I'm just like, y'all got to start somewhere, but that's fine. Start somewhere. But until you get somewhere, stop giving feedback. And then, lastly, you see him, you look at him, and you still run towards him. That's what kills me. That's what baffles me.
He's an iPad kid that needs a...
Look, you looked right at him. All you have to do, ADS, shoot him in the face. The fact that he hasn't even started firing at you is a miracle because some of these players in Battlefield, they're fast, right? The fact that you're not even dead yet is a miracle. You're going to look at him and you're not going to shoot. You're not going to ADS. You're going to continue to sprint at him and then he's going to kill you and then you're going to get mad and blame the game.
Dopamine hit every 5 seconds or else he'll switch to another app.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do. I forgot that Battlefield is just like a corner camping, like prone game, like wait for wait for the game to come to you type thing.
I have
that's a very, very long-winded way of saying that Battlefield is strategic. You know what's funny? Another thing that I've noticed from a lot of you top streamers is that like y'all get on a game, right? And then y'all realize immediately that you're not the best in the game, and you're just like, this game's trash. Terrible. I can't play this. It's just something in the code, man. I can't. Game's dog water. Yeah. That's pretty much been the case for Ninja for every game that he's played after Fortnite. He really truly thinks that those Fortnite skills are going to translate to other shooters, and then they don't, and he gets hella butthurt.
Problems in modern gaming right now. It all points to one thing, one leading factor that used to drive success in gaming. Might I remind you of an ancient, enlightening, once powerful but since forgotten word?
Strike us with the power of your voice.
If somebody wants to make the case that player retention tricks like skill-based matchmaking or login rewards lead to longer play times and more login,
there is no substitute for fun, man. There just ain't.
They'd technically be correct, which is the problem. Psychologically engineered methods to keep people playing to squeeze the life.
That seems fun, doesn't it? Right?
Which is the problem.
That seems fun, doesn't it? Oh man, look at all these things I can get. That looks so cool. And the fact that there's a day 2, a day 3, a day 4, a day 5, I'll always have something to do. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, no, bro, you know what that's called? That's called a job. Doing the same thing every day at the same time in a specific order, that's a job. Dailies, weeklies, monthlies. Fuck, man. That's a job. Like,
engineered methods to keep people playing to squeeze the live service juice out of a game for as long as possible has taken priority over pure fun, original ideas, or innovative mechanics.
Oh, this I don't like. You should not be able to use 2 primaries in a game like this. You can position yourself to have the perfect weapon in every single scenario, which kind of sucks. It's limited to shotguns, DMRs, and SMGs. I guess that's better. I don't know. The shotguns look broken.
Out of everyone here, I agree with Shroud the most. However, I thought it was an interest... Dude, I like it. Shroud with 2 primary weapons is broken. So, kind of surprising to hear him say that, but I don't hate that critique. Do I like the 2 weapon system for assault? Well, yeah, because support can do ammo and healing, as opposed to before you could only do one or the other. Engineer, you can do damage to tanks and aerial vehicles, both at the same time. You can carry the Stinger and the RPG, something that you had to pick between in other battlefields. I would understand your point, Shroud, if they'd made those changes with the 2 primaries for assault whilst giving nothing of benefit to the other classes. I could understand where you're coming from, but no, they gave massive benefit to all of the other classes, for the exception of, in my opinion, Recon, but I'm biased because I don't like playing Recon. It's not my style. I'm a aggressively play the fucking objective kind of player, and I can't play that way with a sniper, man. I just can't. And the shotguns are hella powerful. They do make me rage sometimes, but in my opinion, that's just the nature of the shotgun in any video game.
Shroud never got on a pedestal about how Battlefield wasn't competitive enough, and he seemed to have fun overall, but still included this clip because I think it gives us a good, candid glimpse into the mindset of a guy who streams mostly competitive games for a living.
I really don't like that.
I don't like that either, bro. Okay, so listen, the barrel roll. I've tried using it a couple times and it never rolled, it just slid. And here's the thing. I'm not a fan of the slowdown that happens to me whenever I take fall damage. Is it not enough that I'm already taking damage? Do I also have to be slowed? God forbid some bastard with assault hits me with that thermobaric grenade that sets me on fire. Now I'm definitely not moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is rough, dude. You take fall damage because you forgot to roll, or it didn't register, right? And you break your ankle, you roll your left one, right? In comes that fucking grenade. You're fired, she can't move, man. That shit paralyzes you, stunning you and shit. It's just like, oh god. Medic, anybody. Blueberry, please.
To see what it looks like from a live perspective when people do high drops. Oh god, that. Oh, scope glint. Really? We're doing scope glint?
Like with the
Scope glint is in every shooter. What do you mean? And scope glint has been in every Battlefield game. And you can actually take off the scope glint. You know, it's one thing. What was the one game? You know what really pisses me off sometimes in Battlefield games is when you're using a sniper rifle that has iron sights, but they still give you a scope glint. I'm not even kidding, man. What was it? The Martini Henry? That bitch was iron sight as fuck, but I think you still had a scope glint, and I was just like, why? There's no scope. There's been a couple Battlefield games that were guilty of that, and I didn't like that. Bro, if it's iron sight, take away that glint.
Streamers or XQC, the context behind why a streamer has the preferences they do, it's important for counteracting any hive minds that start to pop up.
That was a good shot with that RPG.
And with these clips from Shroud in particular, I think his background in competitive gaming makes him more likely to criticize anything that offers a competitive disadvantage. Anything that tips the scale too far in one direction, no matter the reason. Sniper glint, giving away your position. Carrying a second primary so assaults are more equipped to push the front line than any other class. A landing roll that gives you a delay before you can react to what's around you. He's not wrong, these things do have their disadvantages, and he's not demanding everyone else accept his personal criticisms like...
That's why I said I can respect Shroud's opinion more than any of these other fuckers.
Someone else in this video did, but my point is, Making a game as fair and balanced as possible for hyper-competitiveness is just not what Battlefield is. If some sweat is hiding out in a building with a shotgun, putting one in my chest every time I walk in the door,
Hello.
you know what I should be able to do on a Battlefield game? Level the building.
Yes. And that was so good. That was such a satisfying feeling, man, to hear my buddy. He's like, dude, these fucking snipers, man. Oh my God. And I'm just like, where are they? He's like, this building over here. I was like, ping it. And he pinged it. Leveled it. Fucking leveled it. That shit was so cool. I can't remember if they died or not. Maybe they, sometimes you don't die, but like you do lose your position, which gives you an advantage, right? So, but that shit was so satisfying. Bye-bye sniper. Find a new hiding spot, motherfucker. Like, oh, you want to snipe from there? Bet you better find yourself a rock or a mountain, because if you're in a building, that ain't gonna fly. And it's so much fun. It's so satisfying to be able to like take away advantages from your enemy like that. Trashy ass Call of Duty players, y'all hide in one fucking building the entire time that you can't do anything except for walking through one damn door, and that's it.
Or at least blow out the walls he's using as cover. If some tryhard shows up on Battlefield wanting to slide cancel circles around a 40-year-old,
it's not gonna help you. I don't know what y'all think that's gonna do in a Battlefield game.
Father of two, you know what that tryhard sees on Battlefield? The barrel of an M1 Abrams. Battlefield in a nutshell is either you getting blasted by some BS,
or
you blasting your enemies with some BS,
yeah,
all while working with your squad and team to counter whatever the other team is throwing at you. The balance comes in from the classes and vehicles, which is
it's so satisfying, isn't it?
Is why I still think weapons should be class locked when it retains its identity.
Yeah. I think weapons should be class locked, to be honest. I don't like, as much as I don't like recon, I didn't mind that in previous titles, if I wanted to use recon, I had to use that sniper rifle. It forced me to out of my comfort zone. It forced me to get good at something. It forced me to see the game differently. It forced me to play the game differently. Whereas in here, if I wanted to, I could throw on a fucking SMG on that sniper class and just go to work with my spawn beacon and my enemy tracker, my radar. That's just like, and especially with a spawn beacon, and you can run around with an AR or a SMG. You know what kind of a game what kind of a game changer that is? Because prior it was like you had a spawn beacon, that means you had a sniper rifle. So yeah, you could spawn back wherever the fuck you wanted, but you would be at the disadvantage of having that sniper rifle, right? And usually back in 4, I had the Glock 18 as my side piece to my sniper. So close quarters, the Glock, right? Anything outside of, I want to say 15, 20 meters, the snipe. Would I die a lot? Yeah, especially if I tried to play the objective, but I would outskirt, right? I would move on the outskirts and, get some good shots and get some good leads. And especially as recon, one of my favorite things to do is to spot. Man, if I can spot the enemy for a teammate and he kills him, I don't care how many kills I get. I'm just trying to be helpful, right? So I don't know where I was going with that, but let's just keep going.
Identity, Battlefield is absolutely not balanced in every encounter, and that's by design.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're going to turn the corner and see 17 sniper glints like you're at a concert.
Oh my God, I saw that yesterday and I was just like, I don't know where to go. If I go there, I'm fucked. If I go there, I'm fucked. If I go here, I'm fucked. I could throw smoke, but the smoke's not going to last forever. It's
sometimes the building you're in is going to collapse on your head and you have no clue why. No worries, a squad mate will get you back on your feet, as long as it's not XQC. Like with the Battle Royale argument, I don't think you can mix the fundamentals of Battlefield Sandbox with the ultra-focused balance that competitive play needs and be able to make everyone happy. So just stick to what Battlefield is and don't worry about competitive play.
I missed more shots than I hit with that shotgun.
Play or arbitrary retention tactics, or just don't make a Battlefield game. Make something else. It's that simple.
Yo, how often do y'all ADS with y'all shotguns? Am I making a mistake here? I find myself dying a lot with a shotgun and I get irritated and I get like, I'm just like, dog, how? There's no way he could have quite possibly pulled the trigger faster than me. But like, I think it's because I'm ADSing sometimes. Because naturally, man, I'm an AR SMG kind of guy. So like shotguns, I always find myself like this, man. I always find myself with a shotgun, right? Aim shoot. I feel like that's fucking me, actually. Now that I'm watching you do it, I'm gonna try hipfire more and just like spec my attachments specifically for hip firing.
It's too early to tell if Battlefield 6 will be great, just a return to form but not exemplary, or bad, but just remember, if Battlefield takes too many notes
That's funny, that's a PC thing. I don't experience that on console.
from big streamers who need gaming to cater to their stream views, their attention spans, or their preference for competitive play, this game will be doomed to toss aside the best of the series it's in to become something unrecognizable, like our boy Call of Duty did. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
The execution of several Battlefield games over the years has been inexcusable, don't get me wrong, but the core of the series still stands. Just look at the beta numbers. People are still interested in a good, new Battlefield game that actually feels like a Battlefield game. These aren't stream numbers you're looking at, these are player numbers. People who
Fellas, if Battlefield 6 goes tits up, I'll see y'all back on 4. Deal? Down? I'm so fucking down, bro. I'll play 4 right now. I don't give a damn. I might re-download that, actually. The beta's over, and I still kind of have an itch for Battlefield at the moment, so...
who actually put their hands on the game. Battlefield 6 can have what it takes to put the series back on track, just let it be Battlefield. If you want to see my take on EA's strategy to win back the trust they lost with the last few Battlefield games, click this video right here. Thank you, members and patrons, and as always, thanks for watching.
Well, thank you, was it Kingard? The Kingard. Thank you for the video, man. Thank you for articulating and making a video and putting something together about a topic that as you could see, I got pretty amped up there quite a few times because, like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just annoying, right? It's annoying. It's frustrating. You know, it's, don't go into other people's communities and demand they make changes. No, you go into someone's community and you appreciate the community for what it is, right? Now, if you so happen to have a good idea and you throw it out there, by all means. But, man, the way y'all see it, y'all's logic, y'all's reasoning behind it, and no, bro, no. Dude, like, and I'm not even, and like the Kingard, I'm not even gatekeeping, I'm not even saying you can't play Battlefield. It's just that do not, under any circumstance, think that you can come into this game and make it like Call of Duty. That's just something we will not tolerate. And guess what? If it happens, I'm fucking out. And guess what? So is everybody else. And then the game will die and you'll have nothing to play. And then you'll move your ass to the next title that you can manipulate for your own personal gain via your own stupid ass feedback that has zero, man, like, I can't stand this. Y'all are like so close-minded, really, when it comes to some of this stuff. Swear to God, y'all would put a fucking y'all would put a battle royale in Elden Ring if it suited you. Some of y'all are entertaining, man, but just stay entertaining. Stop with the feedback. It's obvious from this video y'all aren't good at it. At the very least, if it's not to do with a game that you're well versed in, and it seems like y'all are not well versed in this game. Maybe go and put in the amount of time that I or any other veteran has put into Battlefield. Got a couple 100 hours in quite a few titles, right? Dating back all the way to Battlefield Bad Company 2, all right? So I feel my feedback would be way more valuable than you, Mr. I thought Call of Duty Vanguard was peak Call of Duty. Ain't no way we're gonna listen to you. Why? What valuable insight could you bring from over there to over here? None. That's crazy, bro. Top comment says, one of the top comments says, if you do not like Conquest, Breakthrough, or Rush, you do not like Battlefield. End of story. Conquest, Breakthrough? Dog, they gotta fix Rush. I'm sorry. I 90% agree with that statement. So let me get this straight. The streamers are criticizing and hating on COD because of what it's become today, but then ask Battlefield to become the exact same thing? Brain rot. No, it's not brain rot. In order for your brain to fucking rot, you had to have had one to begin with. Which I don't even know why I say that in a surprising tone, because Tim literally thought he could dig to the other side of the planet. XQC, the man that tried to destroy a tank using a SMG and knifing it, rages that the tank didn't take any damage. This guy wants a damn ranked game mode? Did he really try to do that? I need to tune into some of y'all streams then. If y'all are that fucking garbage, I need to watch just so I can feel better about myself, bro, because the players that I'm playing against, I'm telling you, they're on some bullshit. They're so good. And I feel like watching you do stuff like that would probably make me feel better about myself. Cuz like I'm pretty average Battlefield player, but I'm probably still better than all of you. And the fact that there's a lot of you that have the mentality of like, I got 45 kills, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but like, that's the thing about Battlefield, man. You can get 45 kills and your team still loses. You can have the most kills out of both teams and your team still loses. So you did nothing. Your 45 kills meant nothing because your team lost, because that is the actual goal. PTFO. It's not to look good in a fucking Call of Duty lobby full of fucking 8-year-olds that you can impress by telling them to go check out your fucking TikTok page. Okay? So basically what we've learned is something that we've known to be true all along, and that is that the top streamers are basic brain dead fucking idiots that are essentially speaking like greedy developers. They want these games to be fucking bad. They don't care if these games are fucking bad. They don't care if these games have longevity, as long as they can get what they need to get for their game so that they can continue to be successful. If that's the way that you are going to approach Battlefield 6 as a content creator or a streamer, please, for the love of us, get the fuck out. And if you're a developer, please, for the love of God, for the sake of a majority of your player base, do not listen to any of these ass clowns. Let me find out you listen to even one of them. I'm fucking gone. Because believe you me, I don't need video games to survive. It's simply something I enjoy. So, fuck with me. Fuck with us this time, okay? You won back a little bit of goodwill, Battlefield, okay? Because you shit the bed so fucking hard with 2042. Do not ruin what you've done, okay? Don't shit on a good thing. You're on a roll. I'll see y'all later.